Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such industry giant on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Ajit Kumar. Mr. Ajit Kumar is an accomplished and self-driven agribusiness professional with over 3 decades of experience. He has commendable expertise in various roles such as business operations, business development, sales and marketing, and P&L management across multiple categories in the agrochemical industry. With a proven track record of leading organizations of repute in the agri-input industry, he is known for strengthening businesses to lead in highly competitive markets and delivering sustainable growth strategies. During his last assignment with Jivagro Ltd, he was serving in the position of Vice President Sales and overseeing it as the lead of commercial operations, with great accomplishments like attaining high revenue growths on a year-on-year basis, maintaining smooth transitions, along with a boosted business growth during acquisitions and a lot more. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Ajit Kumar.
Thank you. It's a really pleasure to be with you, and nice introduction which you have given. It's a long introduction, of course. Thank you, Mr. Panchali. And yes, this is a great opportunity for me to be in front of you, and then in front of people around who must be listening and who are there around, who can be with as industry partners or industry colleagues or whosoever are there who comes across. I'll be happy to tell you whatever you want to ask, Mr. Panchali.
Pleasure to have you on the show, sir. So, Mr. Ajit Kumar, could you please let our viewers know about your journey from starting out as the grassroots level with Cyanamide Agro Limited to becoming Vice President and Head Sales with Jivagro Limited?
Yeah, Mr. Panchali, it's a long journey. This is now, I have crossed almost 37 years in the industry. Started my journey from Cyanamide Agro Limited in 1985, after I passed out from Jorhat, Assam Agricultural University. My specialization was in tea husbandry and technology in agriculture. And I started my journey from Cyanamide Agro Limited as a sales representative, which was the starting of my career, and the place was Guwahati, and northeastern corner of India, and served tea community initially, and then that was my start. And I have always been a learner, and I always tried that as fast as possible I start learning from people and learning from my customers, their needs, to understand their needs and always serve them so that I can be with them and resolve their problems. Once you are there to resolve their problems, probably you understand what your market is, you understand what for you are here, and you understand that why you have been liked by people, or why you have been always with the customers to resolve their problems. So within a very short span of time, I could gain a lot of accolades, and then growth was certainly there when you keep working, and then when you see that organization is with you, customers are with you, and your zeal and your resilience is there you understand that you have to always see upwards and see that you grow in your career. Of course, Jivagro Ltd was taken over by BASF in 2000, and then I worked in various parts of the country from there. And then in 2009, I left BASF to look forward and to see that some growth in the career is there. Went to Africa. There it was a challenging thing. That was the time when it was a real change which happened, and I started learning something different from my what regular work was. From there onwards, in 2011, I came back. I joined Privi as general manager sales, and this was a startup serving 3 years to this company. Joined a large fertilizer company called Paradeep Phosphates Limited in 2014. From there, again, Paradeep Phosphates and Zuari, there was a merger. It comes in a group called Group Advent. And Paradeep Phosphates merged with Zuari Agrochemical. Just after that, after 1 year, it again took over another company, which was Mangalore Chemical and Fertilizer. You must have heard about
Yes.
this organization. And there was 2 mergers, in fact. Mergers or takeover, I should say. There were 2 mergers and takeovers within 3 years of time in this organization. In 2018, I joined ISA Agro Asia, and which again was took over by PI Industries, and later renamed as Jivagro. So that is my entire career. I have always been looking forward to see that what I can contribute to the organization, what I can contribute to the society, what I contribute to in turn to ourselves and to people around us. So that has taken me a long way. And 31st of March, I have superannuated, and then I'm now also a person who is independent directors certificate holder, and that is what as of now I am, and I'm sitting in front of you.
Great. So, Mr. Kumar, are there any common factors that has helped you through all your job roles and responsibilities?
See, yes, it's in anybody's career, I think, and that's happened. That's to me also. I have always been trying to find out who are my customers, how I can serve my customers, and when I can see that the need of customer is fulfilled, probably I'm the person who will cheer along with the customer so that his need and his requirements are fulfilled. In my case, as because we are in agro industry, farmers are our customers, and farmers always they look for certain solutions to their crop. So being graduated in agriculture and having a basic knowledge of crop protection, we are called crop protection doctors also. So as because we are trained for that, we are trained in the universities for that. So it's our duty to understand the need of farmer and give them solution. Mostly when you are with farmers and when with your customers, and you are able to fulfill that, it gives us satisfaction. Okay, and also understands that why are we doing and why are you doing so? It's that once you are satisfied, when farmers is satisfied, you are certainly going to win the race, and you are going to look forward, and that gives a edge over people around, and you understand that there is a growth, there is a upward ladder in the organization which is waiting for you.
Rightly said. So have you ever felt that you had to widen your job scopes against your will? However, later your move proved fruitful?
Yeah, having worked for sales primarily for around 22, 23 years from Cyanamid then to BASF till 2008-9, it was almost though there was I got a tremendous growth throughout during this 23 years of career, and I moved from Northeast to western part of country like Jaipur, and then to again to Bihar, Patna, and then to Pune. So there was movement, and I learned a lot. However, it was basically a sales, and needed something more to handle and see that what is there for me in future, and how I can take high responsibility. And that takes lot of courage to take certain decisions. From an organization like BASF, we cherished working there. Great organization. Still thought that if I can handle independently something else, I took an assignment, very challenging assignment, and moved to Africa in 2009. And that was an assignment. That was a big assignment wherein I I came in contact with Syngenta Basel, and then signed MOU with them for the organization Raw Agro, for which I have been working with this group in Africa. So that was completely a different environment, challenging environment, which I never did. But then, unless you move out of your comfort zone, and unless you think that something else is there where we can try yourself, you probably do not move. And that was probably a turning point, which I think in my career from I started moving upwards.
Absolutely, Mr. Kumar. What are your observations on corporate governance in India? I mean, have you ever felt a need for better corporate governance?
Yeah, and in fact, see, as far as scenario in India is concerned, as of now, I would say that the governance at corporate level as of now is going on well. It has been very well been done, very well been controlled, and there are agencies who are masters in this, who are controlling, and things are going in corporates. However, there is always a scope of improvement. We have been seeing, we have been looking at. There are instances here and there where there were some problems which have been there in the past, and there are large organizations where there have been mistakes which has happened. But all those things are part of business. All those things are part of governance, wherein lot of learning comes in. Yes, it is governed by certain agencies, or ultimately who are there, people like you and me, or people like who are there sitting in the board. Their governance comes, or stakeholders are there. In general, as for our cultural behavior in India, I think people are very responsive, and people are very active, and they always, as per our systems and cultures, they believe in regulations, laws, rules, governance. And why this governance is there? It is for ourselves, for environment, for people, for our social and cultural upliftment, so that it goes well. I think everywhere it has been going well, but still there is a requirement, as things are changing, as the governance globally is changing, requirements are changing, and lot of regulations are changing. To meet those regulations, I think it is very much needed, and we must follow. And we see that as per our mission and vision, we follow the governance, and we see that to save our planet, to save our culture, to save our society, we should properly follow this governance of corporates, which are ultimately the delivery point.
Rightly said, Mr. Kumar. So which are some of the most significant changes with technological implementations you have seen? And what changes do you see ahead with the introduction of AI, ML, IoT, Web 3.0, big data, blockchain technology, etc., etc.?
See, these are progressions, and this will keep on happening as business is changing, requirements are changing, and then in last at least 3-4 years, COVID has changed everything.
Right.
Okay, so entire style of functioning, entire style of working in corporate, whether you are in office or in a boardroom or you are in field or you are with customers, I think your thought process has changed, your working has changed, your deliveries have changed. Of course, maybe consumables have not changed, but then way of delivery has changed. How you try to bring it to the ultimate customer, it has changed. So when it has changed, the governance of everything has to be changed. There is a lot of impact of digitization, and if I take one example of industry like agriculture, right from organization to, if you talk about farmer, a message which has to be delivered to farmer has changed. Now one-to-one contact has become really very difficult, and digitization of your information, digitization of your entire support to farmer or deliveries to farmer has become has changed, and everything is online, everything is digitized. Then you can see the forecasting of weather. Right now we are sitting in a time where we are waiting for monsoon, and people are talking about El Nino, or when it will reach, when monsoon will reach Kerala, and when it will come, whether it will be 5 days delayed or it will come on time. So all these things has a very big bearing if you have got artificial intelligence in place. And AI has played a very big role in providing information, so that real-time information are available to us, are available to farmers, so that they can act accordingly, and they can work as per the requirement of the nature, as per the requirement of people. So it's not only in the boardroom, in the office, it's also to each step of farmers, or each state of customers, or each step of anybody for that matter, in any field, whether you are in agriculture, you are in engineering, you are in IT sector, wherever it is. This has played a very role, and this is playing a very role so far. Upgradation of yourself as an individual, acceptance of these changes which are happening, and adopting to those changes, and through which we can probably upgrade ourselves and keep ourselves informed, so that we can implement that in the delivery of the desired result which is there. And that is part of almost each and every organization's mission and vision.
All right. So, Mr. Kumar, now that you are a certified corporate governance expert, what values do you offer to the corporate world?
Yes. As soon as you get this, your responsibility increases, and then yes, the most important thing which any director in the boardroom must understand and see, that how organization is sustainably growing, how organization is sustainably able to adapt to new situation which we just talked about. And then the decisions which we take there are beneficial to the stakeholders, beneficial to all stakeholders, including the consumers, which is there for the organization to grow. What I feel is that the participation of individual, understanding the growth path, understanding how the decisions are taken for the benefit of the society, benefit of organizations' sustainability, and implementation of decisions which are being taken are in the right direction.
So, Mr. Kumar, we are building FaceTime with Leaders community for cross-pollination of knowledge, and a community of independent directors for having a better corporate governance in the country. What are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
It's a great initiative, I should say. In fact, when I came to know about, it did not take much time for me to take a decision to come and associate myself with them. Yes, it's real when you go through, when you see and when you get associated, you see that what real requirement is, and it's not only that these people are doing as a part of business or a part of just bringing people around into it, but it's a requirement which a great initiative of these persons, and this is a requirement which is there so that a real person or a good people or all those knowledgeable people, all those who are rightly through a proficiency can come into and help boardroom to run efficiently and see that governance is proper. Really, I should thank Jishan, Heval, and people in DI Institute for taking this initiative. Thank you very much for bringing more people here around in this. And it's not only me or maybe few people. I think you will have to keep doing this so that more and more people comes around. And also, there is one suggestion that let us make a community around so that we can probably discuss and see that what best can be done for the society of to deliver to this society so that we see that governance is proper and business runs properly.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Great. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire the future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Ajit Kumar, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for talking to me, and let us meet sometimes again. And like to understand and see that whatever development comes, so that we keep meeting and we keep discussing. I really love to talk to people and love to see that we exchange thoughts. It's not that we know everything. You have got your understanding. I have got my understanding. My small knowledge probably can help you. Your knowledge probably I can get it, and that's what I talk about, to develop a community where we can interact and exchange our thoughts. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you.